Nerd Herd crew, talking movies and games, yeah, we've got the view. Theme parks calling with that thrill seeker vibe. Vacations planned and our geek hearts thrive. We're the Nerd Herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad, we live in the dream in our nerdy pad. Lightsabers clash and controllers click. Marvel debates and board game tricks. Disney rides and coasters scream. Living life like a nerdy dream. We're the Nerd Herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad, we live in the dream in our nerdy pad.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Good evening to you. I am Zach, and welcome to the Nerd Herd. As you can see, I am back home, and I am in my bare surroundings here. You know, the future of what will be the Coker Culture studio, featuring the bed that I will be sleeping on when I inevitably get in trouble and get sent out of the room. So this will be my home. So no more accent wall behind me. I do have, you can see up there's a bunch of posters and frame stuff that I've got to get up and around the wall. That will not happen until after the holidays. But welcome in. This is the last day of November, so we still will be talking Thanksgiving related stuff. We've got a couple more topics we're going to get into before we turn the page. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get my co-hosts up here with me. Okay, first and foremost, Mr. Ascalon is here.
What's up? What's up? My voice is not good, but I'm here.
Got to get that throat coat.
I had some tea earlier today. It helped a lot.
And for those of y'all that missed it, Ascalon did another water park simulator live stream Friday night, so you need to go check it out if you haven't, because that is always a good time. And yes, you don't have to worry, he's here.
Yes.
He's here.
What is up, everybody? I am here and on time again.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Hey, listen, come on.
26 days early.
I 100% have shaved most of the color out of my beard now.
So how much of that turned gray/white last night, my friend?
Sickening.
Afternoon.
Sickening. Listen, we hated losing to Vanderbilt so bad that we had to arrest Diego Pavia's brothers. But somebody should have arrested Diego because, he stole a win from us.
Where's you gonna play the applause button for yourself?
Yeah. Hold on. There you go. And then everybody's like this. No.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
That's a little more like it.
A little more like it.
Hey, Mitch, if you're watching, that's how you use the sound effects. For those of y'all who weren't there in the Cam Fam Live last night, Mitch thought he was playing sound effects, and only they could hear them.
That's so funny.
So
good.
All right. Well, yeah. What a weekend for football, y'all.
I know, it was crazy.
I asked for chaos, and
you got chaos.
I got quite
Definitely
a bit
got
of chaos this weekend.
You did get chaos. That's for sure.
There were a few things I was disappointed in. Tennessee basically quit in the fourth quarter of that game.
Yeah, horrible.
I feel horrendous for the Auburn receiver that fumbled that football.
Oh yeah,
that was absolutely the worst. I mean, he was inconsolable.
They were well on their way to pulling that ghost voodoo magic that happens at Jordan Hare, and
yeah.
He lost control of that football. And then, of course, the Lane Kiffin saga.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Well, I don't even feel like I can get into it that much because I have a football show on Thursday that I'm sure we'll be talking about that for quite a bit.
Welcome to my world, though, people in Ole Miss because he stayed longer there than he did us. He was there for part of a year and then left.
Well, hey, this was the longest he's been anywhere in his entire career
Yeah.
is at Ole Miss. So we'll see how he likes the grass and if he truly believes it is greener on that particular side or not.
I know he could have done no wrong in Ole Miss. I mean,
Correct. I mean, he would have gone down a legend. He would have potentially had, like I said, the field named after him, a statue built for him, and now he's just another name unless he can win natty after natty.
well, that's one thing is LSU's not afraid to spend money, and ultimately that's the reason he left. So
Yeah.
And they have that good pipeline of talent that they've been able to secure for quite a while. So I am surprised that that's where he ended up, but we'll leave it at that. So Jason, I have a very important question for you, my friend,
oh my,
that I think is probably on many, many, many people's minds. So the Thanksgiving holiday has now passed. Black Friday has now passed.
yes,
Tomorrow is your day, my friend.
yes,
Tomorrow is Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
What is the Hometown Co. doing for Cyber Monday?
I'm tossing around some ideas right now with I think we're gonna drop. I think we're gonna drop our apparel down even further. You're gonna have to wait to see, but I'm gonna drop it down even more than what it was because I already had it drop some. But for Cyber Monday, we're gonna really open the doors up on this thing and see what happens. So I'm excited. It's gonna be big. But I'll try to put a post out for you guys to see it, and then maybe Zach can share it for those of you who don't see it. But I'm pretty excited about it.
And this includes me, who's yet to make the Hometown Co. purchase for Christmas that he needs to make.
And we got the shipping figured out too, because Lord have mercy. You know, the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to order hats and merch because it gets two different shipping things. So if you're doing apparel, do it separately because you'll have a different. It'll be a different cost. Because let me go ahead and tell you what happened when I put the hats in. I thought I was putting in ounces, right, for hats. Yeah. They're at max like 3 to 4 ounces. And so I was like trying to put them under. Like I was like, let's just make it under so the price of it, it's not crazy. So I thought I was putting them in as 1 ounce. It was 1 pound a hat. So if you ordered 2 hats, it was 2 pounds. So you weren't getting that cheap. What fortunately, it only affected like just a couple people, and I've been able to kind of tell them, hey, the next order, I'm just going to take care of their shipping. But it was funny because I went in there to pick some hats out, and I was like, let me just see what the cost is on this. And I was like, good Lord, man, what is the shipping cost on here? And one of my friends actually bought it, never said a word. And it was just a hat. It was a hat. And I was like, I can't do that to you. So I sent him like a code to get another hat. And he's like, man, I didn't care. I was willing to do it. And I said, well, I know, but not everybody's going to do that just because they like you.
And hey, make sure if you do or when you do those 2 separate orders for hats or apparel, you enter the code word both times. So you save yourself some money because pretty sure the Turlings code still works.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah, when I ordered, it automatically did it for me.
Oh, hey now.
Yeah, I didn't have to put it in.
Yep. It still works. And so it'll be even more. So I may be even adjusting that code. So we'll see.
So y'all pay attention tomorrow for any and all Cyber Monday stuff coming out from the Hometown Co.
I do have something really cool to show you guys at some point tonight if y'all want to see it. But we've been designing a custom hat builder program and it works on our website to where like if you've got something custom, we don't have it to where you can actually send it to cart. You can send it to cart right now, but we don't have it priced out right yet. It's kind of in the. We had to put it on the live to make it work, but
it's in beta though. Basically.
It's in beta, yeah. So you basically can go on there and pick the leatherette color you want, upload your PNG, see what choose a hat and see what it looks like on the hat. Change the shape of the patch to match whatever you want, and then switch the color until you find one you want. And then when you're ready, you just hit add to cart, and it'll send it to cart. It sends me both your logo and your patch shape and your hat and all that. And then all I do is go in and take your logo, your thing, and I create everything and then send you an approval
Are
to
you?
say, hey, do you like it? And if you say yes, then I make it and it's good to go. It's pretty
Awesome.
it's pretty crazy. Like there's not a website that has a custom hat builder on it right now that's not like a big name, but we've been working on it really hard. It's really, really cool actually.
Good job, bud. Good job. As always. Yeah,
Hey.
we can make some time to show that, I'm sure.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and see who all is here in the chat tonight. Before it gets away from us, as it usually does. So first up, and it did save, I wondered if it would, Mike showed up on Friday to say hello, because tonight is media night at Sir Henry's for the Haunted Christmas event. So all my friends, all my Central Florida friends are out there this evening. So Mike and a few others that may normally be in here will not be in there, or not be in here, because they will be there tonight. So be on the lookout for their videos in the next coming days for that event. And then Chad and I will be there this weekend. So I plan on doing a couple videos down there because we will be there Friday night and Saturday night. So I will go as a guest on Friday, and Chad will scare act both nights, and then I'll scare act on Saturday night. And I have already asked and been told I will be able to have a part when I scare act on the hayride. So I am
That's awesome.
very, very excited to see what I'll be doing there. So it'll get a totally different experience. All right, then right in after Mike. So the first one tonight is Dustin with that hashtag Where's Jason, hashtag Vandy,
Yeah, thank you. Thank
hashtag
you.
Turd Herd. Yep.
Golly.
Let's go ahead and twist that knife just a little deeper there.
Yeah.
Once you get a reputation around here, it sticks.
It does.
Correct.
It does. Well, I don't hide my feelings about who I root for. So, yeah.
Then Danny D is in the house. Welcome in, Miss Danny, followed by Scott. Good job, Scott. You were on time. Appreciate it. And then we've got Miss Mandy, our neighbor and good friend. And then Mitch is also here listening while decorating a tree. Now, Mitch, y'all have like 80 trees in the house, right? So what tree number would this be that you are decorating?
81.
The 81st. Yeah.
And then Miss Josie Ann is here saying hello. And Sensei Chet coming on over from his live earlier. Let's see, everybody saying hey. Here is Ron. Ron's probably high on life after Alabama pulled it off last night. What is Ron saying? It's the other button, Zach. What button did I press that was incorrect? The button to get it started? Was I delayed? I don't know. Double A is in the house. Welcome in, Double A. And then it would not be Sunday without G-Dad.
Oh my gosh. I've got a funny story about G-Dad.
Go ahead, because I knew it was coming.
I was about to say it.
we knew it was coming.
So G-Dad, I saw a picture of G-Dad. He sent me a picture of G-Dad that he was sitting in a chair all spruced up. But G-Dad is bald, y'all. Like his head is slick. And I was like, hold on. He jokes me about being bald-headed, okay? So I was like, that's pretty funny. So then G-Dad sends me a text or a private message through Facebook. And he says to me, he sends me a picture of him when he was younger. And I said, oh, that's a really good picture of you. I said, is that the wife too? He goes, yeah, we were Ken and Barbie. And he goes, listen, and I'm gonna call him out because he said it. He goes, yeah. He goes, I like to say that I rubbed all my hair off on the headboard.
Jess just so happened to be in the room for that one. And then walked out.
And I said, G-Dad, I'm stealing that one. I am stealing that one. I'm going to use that one. But he said, oh my gosh. I thought, oh, my face is so red.
So G-Dad is hashtag not wholesome.
He's not wholesome, but I loved it. And but yeah, it was a. I think I'd seen that picture once before. I think you had shared it before. But yeah, listen, G Dad's the real one, man. He's hilarious. But yeah, he's bald, by the way, people. He does. He is bald.
Bald. I'm sure he's probably written "bald and beautiful" or something by
Yeah,
now. We'll find out when
probably.
we get down there. Right. Jaden has made it in. Welcome in, Jaden. Let's see. Oh, Mandy, listening while I do my 1,000-piece Grinch puzzle.
Oh, man, it's getting into the Christmas spirit
That
already.
sounds like something Jess would be in heaven with. She loves those 1,000-piece puzzles.
Yeah.
But right now she's in the decorating spirit. So she hasn't been able to do much aside from decorate. And that's what her focus has been on. And of course, spending money to decorate more.
Yeah.
Oh, and she just heard me and I got yelled at. Kayla Blue is here in the house. Welcome in, Miss Kayla. Ascalon, if you haven't checked out her channel, she's another streamer, game streamer as well. So she's got a pretty big following over there on hers. Let's see here. Oh, of course, as he misspells it, and he just meant as, but look, he preaching that ivermectin, as he usually does. And then Miss Vicky is here. Welcome in, Miss Vicky. Good to see you. Danny says she is proudly not wearing headphones tonight. And Jason did not come in
Was I hot?
quite as loud tonight. No,
I'm
you
not.
were not.
Okay, good.
And here's Ron saying it 100%. Yep, I did get my chaos. In rivalry weekend, that is what I root for. And I got it. I got it all over the place. I did not get it in some places that I wish I had. Let's see. Oh, yep. Vicky is a happy Louisiana fan, or not, Louisville fan, not Louisiana, Louisville. All right. Let's see. Najuma is here. Welcome in, Miss Najuma. Ooh, Chet is eating and watching. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. Look, Ron wants to know, Jason, can he run that special code on his live tomorrow night on the
Absolutely.
Monday Mix?
Absolutely.
Ooh, here you go, Jason. Mitch, Taryn was just saying I should try to get a Cam Fam hat from you.
Oh, I
Going to
love
have to
that.
test
Yeah,
this out. Yeah, if you can go to the custom hat maker.
absolutely.
And then right after that, Double A wants to know, is there a minimum order for the custom hats or can you just get one?
No, no, there's not a minimum at all.
So there you go. You can just buy one custom hat. See the benefits of having a small company. And then we have Quit 67 in the house. 67. I'm hoping that that's what your username is supposed to be, that you're the anti this. So if so, I like that a lot. Then Miss Linda is in the house. And Mr. Chet, Sensei Chet wants to know, does anyone have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree? We used to. Do we still? We used to have a small one. It was only about this tall. And it was like a bathroom decoration. We'd have it on the vanity in our bathroom downstairs. Oh, and then we have all the Roll Tides in here, including Dixie. That's how Dixie makes her way in.
I love it.
Dustin said Christmas threw up in his house. Yep. And Danny, you are 100% right. Jess got this ready today. This is how we get our information for our Christmas cards that we send out. So a lot of you guys who I know I don't have updated addresses for, I sent out the link via Jess there for y'all to put that in. And here's Greg asking the very, very, very important question. Are you all caught up on Stranger Things?
I am.
I am
Jason?
not. We were finishing up the last season. We went back because they told you to watch 4 episodes before you started the season.
Yeah, they
Oh,
gave
okay.
4
I missed
specific
that.
ones.
Yeah, so we were actually going through and we did so they're finishing up the last season 9, the 2-hour episode right now without me. And then when I get done with this, we're gonna watch the first episode upstairs when I go upstairs.
Okay.
This guy watched all 4 of them while somebody was out Black Friday shopping.
Wow.
So, because she hadn't seen any of them. So that was just it was just me. So I watched it, and they do an amazing recap at the
Yeah,
beginning
there is
of that first
it's
episode
like
too,
what 4 or
Jason.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it speeds you right up. But
It's awesome though. I don't
Yeah,
want to spoil
I mean-
anything because there's a lot of stuff that could be spoiled. So if you haven't seen it, stay off the internet because I almost had something spoiled for me.
all I will say, and this may be a minor spoiler, but I saw this ahead of time. The Duffer Brothers mentioned this in an interview ahead of time, so I'm not really spoiling something if you haven't already seen this. But they said that they were comparing or wanting to compare Vecna to Darth Vader in Rogue One.
Oh wow.
In that ending scene where Darth just has where he just mauls all the people in the hallway. And I 100% saw that exact thing when they meant for it to be seen.
Oh wow.
Like it's so easy to see that compare. They did a very good job of mimicking that as best they could, without it just being straight the same thing. But yeah, it was impressive. All right, well, here we go. I made it to G-Dad. Like Zach used to say when he was bald as a kid and say, I have hair. It's just invisible and only special people can see it.
That's pretty good.
That does sound like me.
Pretty good.
Dustin says, insert whatever phrase. Since I don't have one, go Hoosiers.
That's funny.
Oh, let's see. Up and Mitch, of course, not surprised by this at all. We have 2 Charlie Brown Christmas trees. Dustin says he has one, but it's not an official one. Linda's in here saying hey to everybody, and I think I am all caught up in the chat for now. I do want to do this because it is the last day of November. And I still have 5 memberships to give. So let's give 5 memberships away before the calendar turns over to December. And let's see who got them. Let's see. Linda got one. Mickey's Adventures. Sue from the Bud Files. Juan Perez and Mr. Booze got one. Mr. Mark Booze. So that is awesome. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. We got some membership stuff on the channel. I need to get something else posted fairly soon because, again, CamFam kills it with their members-only lives, which are very enjoyable. Speaking of, Azkalan, have you gone back and watched the members-only live?
No, I haven't yet. Yeah, I missed that because we were doing Thanksgiving yesterday with Dixie's dad, and then we were watching some football stuff. So yeah, so I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But what they did, because you need to see this for yourself. It was basically The Price is Right, is what we played last night, where you're going to guess the price of items on a cruise.
Oh, that's cool.
And you are going to, you had to be the closest without going over.
Yeah.
But the way that they did it was they made each one like a story. And so it was all these people within the community, I think all separate members were after a certain thing. So like Scott was after, I think Pringles was the category for Scott. And so everybody had their thing. I just need to tell you, when it got to be you and what you bought, I was killing myself laughing. Killing myself laughing. So I don't want to tell you what you bought because I need you to see for yourself.
Dixie wouldn't let you buy it anyway.
Yeah, that's 100% what Jess and I agreed on.
Wait, what did Jess say? I didn't hear.
That Dixie wouldn't let you buy it anyway.
Oh man, now I'm trying to figure out what it is.
But it's good. Also, before we get to our thankful topics, Jason,
Yes.
have you seen Wicked?
I have not seen Wicked yet. No.
Okay, Raymond, you saw Wicked.
Yeah, I've seen both.
What did you think of Wicked?
So I've mentioned this kind of Friday in my live stream. I like the first one better than the second one. I feel the second one was a little rushed pacing wise. It just in my opinion, but it was still pretty good. Yeah, so I don't want to spoil anything for
Yeah.
people who, because that's another thing, like Stranger Things, like you can spoil some stuff pretty easily, but
And it's still a little too early.
yeah,
When we left yesterday, because we saw it yesterday, and when we went to like a 1:20 showing, and the first thing I said to Jess was, I cannot remember the last time I was in a theater that was that crowded.
wow,
Like I was
and
very
that's like the
surprised.
second week too, so that's
Second week, mind
yeah,
you, I know it's still the holiday, but I also left with the feeling that I enjoyed the first better than the second.
yeah,
Um, I thought the second was a good movie. I thought that they did a very good job. I thought it ended well, just like the play does. Um, and I tried to explain to Jess why I thought I liked the first one better, and I think I felt this way about the play itself. That first movie ends on such a huge climactic high with
yeah,
defying gravity that I don't think anything can come close to getting to that point after that. Like defying gravity and everything that they put into that sequence in the movie and what you see and what's going on while that song is going on is just way up here,
There wasn't a magical.
and they can't punch up to that point anymore.
yeah. I
But
do like
you can't end the story with that for
no.
obvious reasons, but it's too big.
I do like the one scene between the two of them. And again, I don't
I
want to
think I
spoil it.
remembered you saying that Friday night, and I'm
Part was
pretty
hilarious.
sure I know exactly which one you're
Yeah.
talking about when it happened. Like when I left, I said, I think he had to be talking about this one. Are you talking about the scene in which I'm going to say this and it's not going to spoil it? Do you feel better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That was hilarious. That was probably my favorite scene in the whole movie.
That whole sequence, I was howling. Like that
Yeah.
was so good. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Dixie, Dixie, Dixie. Oh, let me scroll up because I missed some things. So, Mitch says, Ascalon, I will take you shopping.
Okay, cool. I'm down for that.
And then Dixie, hope you don't get upset on what Ascalon is going to buy.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
And then Dixie jumps straight into her thoughts on Wicked. Second one has a few time jumps, which I think Ascalon felt. I thought the first one was too slowly paced. I do remember thinking that, and we watched it at home, but there's so much. I felt like there's so much more substance in the first one than there was in the second one.
You got a little bit more character development in the first one too, which I mean, I guess by the time you get to the second one, you kind of already know the characters, but still, I don't know because they time jump too.
Yeah.
So slight spoiler. So they're older and they don't do a good job of really bridging the gap. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know.
All right, Mr. Paul just made it in. Welcome in, Paul. Good to see you. All right, so I've got 3 topics, Thanksgiving related topics that I hope to get through tonight. And y'all are welcome to, as always, to chime in with your opinion in the chat on these things as well. But the first one, and I feel like this one's a big one because I came up with all these topics that we've covered about 3 weeks ago. But this first one, I've seen a lot of discourse online about since it happened. So I have these 2 to vouch that I sent an email with all these topics a couple weeks ago. So this is not just because what everybody online has been saying. Okay, but the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Ugh.
Is it still cool, or have we jumped the shark with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
I mean, Dixie still loves to try to catch it each year. I'm not a parade person. I didn't grow up. It wasn't a tradition in my household like I know it is with some people. So I don't really care, for it. But I mean, if people like it, then that's cool too, So, but Dixie always tries to catch it, and I'm not in the room with her when she's watching it. But I feel like it's gotten weird. Like she was talking the other day, like Sierra like performed, I think, and it was just
Yeah.
like she's not even one of the best singers in the world. So it's like that's crazy. I don't know. I would say probably jump the shark, I guess. In my
Jason?
opinion, but
Listen, we turned it on, but I guess like it was so funny is we turned it on. We were sitting around just kind of doing kind of lunchtime, hanging out in the morning and all that. And Sarah's dad was like, "Who are these people singing?" There were people singing, and I was like, "Dad," I said, it's just pop artists that have got on." He goes, "I don't like this at all. This is this is not very good." And I thought, well, there was a lot of people that I did recognize that were performing, but I didn't think that it was bad. But I don't know. I think it's still kind of okay, but it's definitely not as nostalgic, I guess, as it used to be. Just being honest.
I like that they get, the high school bands,
Yeah,
and stuff like that get an opportunity to go and perform. Like
yeah,
that's really cool.
yeah. But I mean, it's not as nostalgic as it used to be. But I mean, I don't want to say that it wasn't good. I just thought it wasn't as good as I used to think it was when I was a kid. So
And see,
This
this year was the year after. I think it was like what, the 100th
no
anniversary
next
last
year.
year.
Next year is the 100th.
Oh, is it next year?
Yeah,
Okay.
2026 because it started in 1926. So
Oh,
next year
okay.
will be the 100th. Um,
So maybe that'll be epic then.
this is the parade is a staple in our household. It is always on Thanksgiving. Usually, Jess is cooking, in the kitchen making stuff for the lunch that day, and I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm not allowed to change the channel because I've never been big on the parade. Jess grew up with it. She's
right,
huge on it. I,
huge.
I I'm on the jump the shark side,
Yeah,
and here's why. It hasn't always been this way, but now it's a showcase for Broadway.
yep,
It's a showcase for Broadway, and I feel like there's not as much focus on the traditional parade stuff, which would be the balloons and
right.
the
Yes,
marching bands.
I agree. I agree on that.
Like that's what kids are sitting there tuning in because they want to see the freaking Bluey balloon
Yep.
and the Snoopy balloon. And I'm sitting there watching this, and don't get me wrong, I teach high schoolers, so I know what's cool and what's hip. And the whole parade for the first 2.5 hours or so, they're promoting the singers of the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yes, yes,
It
yes,
took
yes.
2.5 hours to get to their
And
performance.
and they showed up at 11. But we've been promoting them from the beginning of this thing
Yeah, I
because
agree.
that's who. Like, come on, like it's an anime. Like, so these girls, they're the voices but
Right. Yeah, I
and
agree, Zach.
and all the other performers of this year, like they were from our generation.
Kids don't have
Like
Yeah,
that.
it was
I thought that was weird.
the biggest surprise to me. We had Shaggy out there performing Mr. Bombastic. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
the heck is going on? Half of
yeah.
half of these songs used to be what we were dancing to the club at 12:31 a.m. and now we're singing them in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
It ain't no, and I'm done with the Broadway stuff. I don't really like that at all. Like, yeah, I do remember when a couple of years ago they had Roger Bart and I can't remember the kid that played Marty McFly, but you had the original two do a number from Back to the Future, the
Yeah.
musical, when it had just come out, and I remember thinking that was really cool. But out of all of the Broadway performances from this parade, the only one that I remember is the one that Jonathan Groff did, and that's just because he's such an incredible singer that it stuck with me.
Right.
I don't mind if you have Broadway caliber singers doing numbers in the parade. If you want to roll Jonathan Groff out there, if you want to roll Adina Menzel out there, if you want to,
Yeah.
I don't.
I
That's not going to bother me at all. Have
I
them
agree.
sing Christmas songs,
I agree.
or have them sing something contemporary that everybody's going to know, or something older. Because what Jonathan Groff, their whole Broadway thing was on Bobby Darin.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
you can't just do a traditional Bobby Darin number. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Old man
agree.
yells at cloud moment. That's how.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list of performers like Busta Rhymes and
Yeah, that one was really funny
Sierra,
too.
Colby Calais.
We're excited though because it was people you knew.
I was excited about Shaggy because that one caught me totally off guard. I was like, how many people had to say no before they got to Shaggy? And let me tell you, Shaggy, unless he was lip singing, which was probably lip syncing, he sounds the exact same.
You're right. Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Let's see. Chet says Shark has been jumped. Amen, Sensei. Dixie says, I don't watch, I just try to catch parts while I'm making breakfast. Watching it at sea has a much different feeling than in the living room. Well, we will find out next year because I guarantee you Jess is going to want to watch the parade. Let's see. Everyone around here was griping about not seeing the University of North Alabama band, but they showed them. And I also, maybe I'm bitter because of this. I don't like Hoda and whoever her partner is hosting.
Yeah.
Like
right.
I can barely stand Al Roker. So I don't maybe that's me. All right, Randy's here. Good evening, Randy.
What's up, Randy?
Look, Scott's making fun of me. Cooking in the kitchen, Zach, as opposed to where she can cook wherever she wants.
There you go. Let them know.
And Dixie says it jumped the shark decades ago. We're just no. This I love. Yes. Can you smell what Jess is cooking? And Dixie says she will still watch it.
I guess she'll be watching it with Jess next year.
Yep. Hey, look, Scott. Yes. I actually said the same thing when they were like they introduced Shaggy, and I'm like, it wasn't me, Shaggy. Is that what? All right, so all caught up there. All right, so that was one topic. The next topic, since we are at the end of the month of November, and we're about to go into December, is the topic of how to continue practicing thankfulness and gratitude outside of the holiday season. Because it's really, really easy to do so around Thanksgiving, because that's the whole purpose, is to reflect on who and what you're thankful for.
Yeah.
It's easy to continue through this next month because of Christmas and the holiday season. Everybody's in their feels. So once we hit 2026, how can we continue to carry this into the new year throughout the year?
One thing. Go ahead, Jason.
Go ahead.
Wait. I was just thinking one thing I've been kind of thinking about, and this was even before you presented the topics to me, Zach. I'm bad about like how can I put this? Like, I say thank you and stuff when people, do stuff for me or, they show acts of kindness. But like, I noticed some people do like little stuff like thank you cards and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out ways. Like, I love seeing the cruising community. They give all these gifts, whether it's just a magnet, keychain, whatever. They show that they're really appreciative of their community and stuff. And I'm trying to really think of ways to do that. And I think that's something like if I can figure out exactly what I want to do, because I've never been a thank you card type of person. Dixie kind of gives that out from time to time, but I haven't really been that type of person. So I'm really trying to think of ways to kind of show gratitude more so than just saying thank you,
Yeah.
Jason?
Well, so something we've been doing, I know, like for me, Brian and I've been talking a lot about passion projects, and we want to come up with, and we've been designing, I've been behind the scenes trying to design something where we're going to come up with hats and apparel that we're going to find a passion project that it goes towards. And we want to create something that's more than just something you'd buy just because you like it, but you buy it because part of it goes to a cause. And what we're going to do, well, the plan, I'm giving you guys a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but we want to kind of make a situation where, like, when you buy something that's one of those things that we're going to do, you're going to have like certain things that you can donate a portion of what we're going to give. You get to choose the cause that it goes to.
That's awesome.
So we got to pick up. I don't know how many causes we're going to choose. We may switch it from quarter to quarter, but like, let's just say if it was, you know, whatever it is, children's homelessness or cancer research or just whatever the case may be, y'all can kind of help me with that too. But like, just what if like three or four, and then basically when you purchase an item, we're gonna set aside an amount that part of your proceeds go to that, and you can choose it. So like, we're gonna have like in the cart, hopefully in the cart, we're gonna create a thing where you click a passion project you want your portion of what we're going to donate where to go, and then we're just going to have a big huge account of keeping track of how much has gone into that, and then we're going to run it for a certain amount of time, and then we'll present them with a check. And just, I don't know, we just want to find ways. Like, we're giving 200 hats to the women's center in Dallas. Probably shouldn't even be telling this stuff yet, but we're giving them 200 hats to the women's center in downtown Dallas. And so we're just giving them to them, and they're going to sell them, and then they'll make all the money from those proceeds. So I'm basically donating the hats, donating the leatherette that we're pressing, and donating my pressing time. Now that's pretty big. That's a pretty big give, but like I said, we can't do that all the time, obviously. But stuff like, hey, like $1 of your purchase goes towards this, and then we're going to run it for so long. I mean, I don't know. It's just ways that we can do. I don't know. Just a way to kind of give back.
Yeah, this podcast I listen to, he does a charity stream every year, like a 24-hour stream, but he splits it up into 12 hours. And so he donates to this children's hospital thing in Canada. But his Patreon is set up to where if you have a Patreon membership, he gives a certain percentage each month. He adds it to the total pot that he gives after the live stream at the end of the year. So yeah, that's really cool to have something set up like that.
Yeah, we're gonna try it and just see kind of what the feedback is on it, and see if people really like it. If they love it, then we'll continue it, and then we'll switch it up. So like, we could even do it like this month. Everything we do goes to this, so it's not necessarily split up. But then we worried, like, what if your passion is single moms, or we're not going to do anything political whatsoever. There'll be nothing political about what we do. We're not going to choose no hot topics. You know what I'm saying? So we keep it very general, but also very just centered towards love and things like that. Nothing. We're not going to choose something that might tick one group off over the other. We're just going to kind of be right down the middle, is what we're thinking.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough, to be a part of the Mr. Raider pageant for the 9 years that it's been done at our school, and every year, all the proceeds from it have been donated to a specific cause.
Yep.
And then when I coached swimming over the decade that I coached, we started maybe 3 to 4 years in of my tenure. We created a meet that our small schools hosted that we called Swim for a Cause. And we basically did the same thing. Each year we had a different cause, and instead of making a profit off of those meets, everything we raised, we made t-shirts and sold t-shirts. And, after we met the cost of those, everything that we got, we donated to a particular cause. So it's always nice to be able to give back and help out. It's really easy, like I said, to be in the giving and gratitude seasons here of November and December.
I agree.
It can be hard when you move away from the holidays.
Yeah.
I actually have my AP kids, during the unit that we're currently doing, which it used to be the first unit I did, and now it's the last unit I do, just because of the way that the course has changed. But I make them do a gratitude journal over the course of the unit, where they daily have to be writing what they're thankful for and what they're grateful for and why they're grateful for it, or how they're going to go about trying to express their gratefulness for it. So a good thought-provoking thing just to keep your mind on it can definitely help. When you're showing that gratitude and gratefulness, can help your own mental health and well-being.
I agree.
And
100%.
Dixie here says, Raymond, you need to give thank you cards to your popcorn donors.
Yeah, I did send texts to several of them.
To your what?
His
The
popcorn
ones that
donors.
bought popcorn for my track team's
Oh
fundraiser.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Dixie says, Jason, your sound is going in and out.
My
Yeah, when you were
sound?
kind of talking earlier, it was like I could hear you, and then it
It's
was
a
like,
normal volume, and then it gets quiet. And
yeah,
Well, maybe it's me. Is that better?
yeah. I think maybe when you were moving your head some or whatever.
Yeah, that might be. It's I think it's directional. I think the way my microphone is, it's set, it's
Yeah.
directional. So if I'm this way or turning that way, yeah.
that's
maybe.
probably it.
Sorry.
And look, Scott, Mr. Wellness Coach Scott says journaling is a great practice. So before we get to our final Thanksgiving topic for this evening, hold on, I got to find it because who knows where it's buried in here. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Making myself mad. Can't find it.
Wait, while you're looking for that, look at G Dad, Jason.
What did he say?
We just need to replace him with Sarah.
For what? What did he do?
What did I do?
I guess because of the volume going in and out or whatever.
Here it is. All right.
Oh,
It's been a while, folks. It's been a while.
it has been a
So
while.
we gotta bring back the hobby hoppers.
Oh Lord.
And tonight, Jason, because I feel like Raymond will really get a kick out of this, and it's right up his alley. It's right up my alley. Why don't you tell us about the Dark Enforcer?
Oh my gosh. So, all right. So, Dark Enforcer was my gamer tag and still is my gamer tag on all gaming systems. So, I remember when I first started playing like SOCOM back in PlayStation 2 days, whenever online was finally offered, and I was like, I want to be like something really cool and tough, and I was thinking about all these names, and then I was like, Enforcer, oh, that's kind of cool, but then I want to be like, something even cooler, and I was like, I want to be Dark Enforcer. So I became Dark Enforcer online, and the funny thing about it is that to this day, I still have online people that when they refer to me, when they call me out, they call me Dark. So I've got a buddy we played together for over 27 years, and like when he calls me, he always says, "What's up, Dark?" So Dark Enforcer has been this thing, but see, Greg Musgrove, he comes in, he's like, "Hey, Dark Enforcer." He thinks it's so funny, but I'm known for that. And so I was known for that for a long time. And at one point in time, back in the early years when, online gaming wasn't as big, they used to do like online, like battle, what do they call it? They had these like battle sites where you could log in and create like events where you would play tournaments and stuff. And so at one point in time, the group that I played with, the clan that I was a part of, don't say clan, it's a bad thing. It's an online group of gamers, gamer clan, and so we were like number one in the East. So we were like in magazines and different things, but yeah, Greg thinks it's funny to make fun of me because, like, listen, I was all in Dark Enforcer, and that's still my name to this day. It's such an old gamer tag that when I went back and tried to change one of the letters, like I had a game tag, and like now when you get a gamer tag, it has numbers after it. Like when you get a gamer tag, it's got whatever Dark Enforcer 1 2 3 4 5 5 6 7 8 5 5 5 5 5 whatever. But I had one that had no numbers after it. It was one of one, only by itself. So Greg thinks that's funny. So anyway, whatever. Dark Enforcer.
Well, I mean, we can't all be Ascalon.
Yes. He's one of one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We won't get into my gamer tag, which Chad unfortunately is still saddled with on yes, sir.
And Joshua was Dark Enforcer Jr. And
that's even worse.
only
Oh
switched.
God,
He
that's
only
like
switched
Bowser
it.
and Bowser Jr. Dark.
Oh, I don't like Bowser Jr.
Oh
He
God.
only recently switched it, by the way. It's not even something that he switched recently. It was just like within the last maybe year or two. He's been Dark Enforcer Jr. forever.
Well, we have Tennessee Chad,
Yeah.
of course, and Tennessee TJ. Even though he's not a Tennessee fan, don't know
Oh.
why he's Tennessee TJ, but he is. That's his gamer tag on stuff.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
But we won't get into my gamer tag.
Okay, you can't tell people your
Right.
gamer tag.
That is-
I'm Dark Enforcer.
Look, Mitch says that's a great name, Jason.
Thank
Dark
you.
Enforcer.
Dark Enforcer was a good name. And don't yeah.
I know Zach's gamer
Oh yeah, he
tag.
does. Mine goes all the way back to high school.
Oh,
So
please share it. Please share it. You
Mine
can't
is-
say it.
Mine is almost 30 years old of a gamer tag, like yours is. So I'll share it. I don't care. It used to be my license plate too, because I
Didn't know
You
that.
had a gamer license tag?
had a customized one of the custom license tags that it couldn't fit my entire gamer tag, so I shortened it so you could still make out what it was. When I swam in high school, and
Oh Lord.
Lon can vouch for a couple of these things. Okay, in high school, really probably started in middle school. Everybody, for whatever reason, everybody just referred to me by my last name. You hardly anybody called me Zach.
Yeah.
It was teachers and girlfriends that called me Zach.
Friends? Girlfriends?
Yeah, because I
Oh, the-
definitely had more than one when I was in high school.
Whoa.
I mean, who am I, Chad?
No, you're G Dad's. You're from G Dad's loins, so I would say
So everybody called me Coker. Okay.
Coker. Oh Lord.
On the swim team, our coach, who still coaches, and like he coached the boys, like I got to coach with him. I've known the man for probably my whole life. Okay. But when I started swimming on the high school team for him, he nicknamed me Prozac.
Oh Lord.
And I hated it for obvious reasons. I did not like Prozac. So I told him, I made a bet with him my freshman year, and I said, if I beat such and such a time, if I'm able to beat this time, you've got to come up with a new nickname for me. You cannot call me Prozac anymore. Like I'm done with it.
That's so good.
So I did. I beat him. Yeah. I beat this time, and from then on, he started referring to me as Buff Daddy.
Buff Daddy? There's no way there is. That is not your gamer tag.
No, my gamer
No
tag
way.
is a combination of those two things that I was called. So my gamer tag is Buff Coker.
Buff Coker.
Yeah, and I think it's got the number 5 at the end of it because 5 is my favorite number. Like 33 is Scott's favorite number. So Buff Coker.
Buff Coker.
5.
Buff Daddy.
Buff Daddy. I think Buff Daddy's better. Buff Daddy's better. Like Buff Daddy's amazing.
What's the swim coach when we were in high school? I don't even know.
Coach McCulkey.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember him.
Like, that's right, Ron.
Oh,
Look at
Buff
me,
Daddy.
Pro Buff Daddy.
Pro Buff Daddy. That's what it should have been.
And no, it would not. Buff Coker would not fit on the license plate. It was too many letters, so it was shortened to BUF COKR. License plate for
Oh.
a long time until
I
I
love
finally just got sick and
So you
tired.
drove around, your car said Buff Coker.
Yeah, it did.
That's
For
so
years.
funny. Hey, that's about like Ples Davis. His was like at your pleasure or something.
Look, Ron,
No.
I will hear those again a lot. I have a feeling that Scott is he's gonna take Prozac and run with it because that's. But yep, that is That is the origins of the gamer tag.
I think that's amazing. I think that should still be. It should be something else. You should make. I'm going to make a shirt. It's going to be called Buff Daddy.
Oh, you gave Jason an idea.
Oh, Buff Daddy.
Just a picture of me.
Yes, a picture of you and G Dad in the background going, "Oh, Buff Daddy." Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh, look
That's
what
way
Danny
better than
said.
Dark Enforcer.
I'm a Buff Dad.
Toad.
Okay.
Have to
You
fit
should have had Buff Daddy Jr. and Buff Daddy Jr.
Oh,
Jr.
Jason, on the shirt, you should put, Buff Daddy and put Toad like flex.
Oh my gosh,
Muscular
Buff Daddy
Toad.
flexing. Oh my
oh
gosh.
God, a muscular toad. Kill me now.
Oh yeah. Oh
Toad is
yeah.
usually pretty strong in certain games. So
Yes. Oh my gosh, Zach, you've given me so much hope. You
I
know,
guess you
it's-
got to tweak it a little bit though, so you don't get sued.
yeah, of course. Yes.
because they will come after you.
Yeah, they
Yes.
will.
We're gonna.
All right.
It's gonna be a thing.
That's hilarious.
All right, we've got about 4 minutes or so before we got to head over to the Cam Fam. So before we do, I felt like this final Thanksgiving topic would be a good one for us to end on, that we could kind of close out on this because it fits our theme of like thoughts to ponder at the end. And that is life lessons that you've learned this year. So reflecting on 2025, things that you have learned or that you will carry with you into 2026 and beyond.
Who's going?
Guess who's going first?
Who? I knew you were going to do that to me. All right, so things that I guess I'll reflect on is that I can't do everything myself. I shouldn't want to do everything myself, and that allowing other people to help me to grow things is huge. I learned that through adding a business partner. I've learned that through this podcast is that, I could do a podcast by myself, but it's been so much more fun to do it with you guys. So I think the biggest thing I'm taking into 2026 is that grow things with people's help, like have help, have suggestions, be open to that, be open to new things. So like with my videos and stuff like that, I know Zach and Az has told me, just be consistent. So be open to that and help grow. And I want them to help hold me accountable a little bit. So anyway, I guess that's my biggest thing is allow people to help you, be able to grow things by getting other people to help you. That's it.
All right. I'm going to give Az some more time to think. I'm going to be nice to him.
Thanks.
Obviously, I wasn't nice to Jason. I just
No,
threw
you
that.
were not. Thank you.
But Jason almost always goes last and trumps us. So it makes sense to throw him in first. Dixie says, ain't a podcast. Technically, it is.
It
because
is.
I do upload it to Spotify. I don't know if anybody listens to us because I don't even look at the analytics of that stuff. But every episode since we moved this over to EV Mucks is on Spotify. So it can be listened to as a podcast. This is actually really, really easy as far as biggest life lesson for me this year that I'll continue on and have carried, quite a bit. And that's something we quote all the time, and that's do hard things.
Yes.
I mean, are you kidding? I don't think there's any lesson that I've learned bigger than do hard things.
It makes me feel good.
And just put yourself out there. You got to do it. And just know that hard things, sorry if y'all can hear the dog. He's going crazy for some reason. But hard things are not going to happen overnight either. That's the other big thing I keep telling myself is, things aren't going to happen like that. It was slow and steady growth for the channel to 1,000 subs, and we hit that. But it took a long time. It's been slow and steady growth to the 4,000 watch hours, but now we've got less than 200 and we're at 4,000. So just keep on doing the hard things, trying the hard things, because if you don't bet on yourself, you're not giving yourself any credit. You're not going to accomplish things.
Yep.
So Dixie says nope. I don't know if she's saying nope as far as like nobody listens to the podcast.
No,
But Dustin, I know that this is true, but this did make me chuckle that his podcast is the number 7 true crime podcast in all of Kosovo. I mean, you can hang your hat on that, Dustin. That's fantastic.
That's really
People
good,
in
actually.
Kosovo love to listen to you guys.
That's funny. That's really good.
oh, my turn. So Zach stole mine. I was gonna really focus on the try hard things, but no, so I was kind of thinking, and like 2025, especially earlier in the year, I gotten sick a couple of times, and of course I turned 40 this year, so there was that. But I feel like there were times where I just kind of I was really worried about my channel. I was trying to get to certain numbers and stuff, and I kind of started to, burn myself out. I was like, really trying to get things edited, so quickly and all this stuff, and trying to figure out like how can I be more consistent. And so one of the biggest things that I kind of learned this year that I kind of want to take into 2026, I almost say 2025, this is 2025, is to, kind of take breaks from time to time. Don't wear yourself out. One thing that was huge for me this year was, stepping down from coaching football. So I kind of had this fall up until, pretty much this month where I wasn't really coaching. I mean, I had track workouts a couple of times a week, but I wasn't having to stay at the school, every day, all week, and having, the fall off, that kind of puts some things into perspective for me. Like I'm not going to become lazy, or anything like that, but in order to avoid, I guess, burning out, and I had several like small little health things this year that kind of lingered, and various things like take breaks, step away from things for a little bit, you know, focus, on yourself, do some things you enjoy, and then, come back to it. I always told myself, with YouTube, if it stopped becoming fun or if I get burned out, it's probably time to not do this anymore. And 2025, at one point, I almost felt that second thing. And but taking the breaks and stuff, that has helped. I do want to get consistent, but sometimes like Mondays, I decided I'm not editing. I'm not working on anything with my channel. That's going to be kind of one of my days off from working on stuff. And I'm going to take my time when editing my videos, and I'll get it out eventually. And I've still seen some steady growth even without me, really pushing to try to get things out quickly. So that was my thing. Sorry, that was kind of lengthy.
That wasn't lengthy at all.
Yeah, that was fine. I just noticed the sign too, and the sign is very fitting for our show. This place is really weird.
And Zach, I do
That's
have a
why-
code. I've got a code for everybody.
Oh,
There you
new
go.
code, folks that are still here. What is our new code?
I'll send it next. It's Hometown Days, all lowercase. Hometown Days. Hometown Days is the code, and it's a pretty good little discount. It's 25% off all apparel, not hats, just
Just shirts.
hometown apparel, shirts, hoodies, all the stuff. It's 25% off. So it takes it's there you go. So Hometown Days.
All right, Ron said he got it. So he's
All
ready
right, guys.
for tomorrow.
So we will be back next Sunday. New topics. We'll leave Thanksgiving here in November. Make sure you join us over at the Cam Fam. They have already started. We don't want to miss too much more of that. So make sure to hop on over there. And then, as I always say to close us out, same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all have a great week.
See y'all.